So we are Substake. Substake is a cross-chain staking solution, which basically means that you will be able to participate in the liquid staking of a blockchain through the funds that you have on different L2s. Now, why Substake? The major problem users face right now is while they provide their currency for liquid staking, they bear a lot of fees. And what Substake does is it implements a batching architecture. Now, what batching architecture is? So the basic fundamental concept of Substake is bridging the L2 currency of a person to L1 in a batch. So ultimately, a batch of 5 or 10 or n number of peoples will be involved in bridging those currencies to native blockchain, and then the native currency will be staked on the blockchain like Ethereum or Polygon or whatever chain supports proof of stake. So here currently Substake is allowing the users to bridge their ETH from scroll to the Ethereum blockchain and ultimately stake through the Lido platform. Now the benefits will be the fees will be reduced because the transactions will be processed in batches, thus significantly reducing the gas depending upon the number of people in the batches. And there will be a single platform for bridging the tokens as well as staking the tokens. So in the staking part, there will be some number of users who will deposit their funds and receive equivalent sub token. Now a stake batch will be created, which if it meets the following conditions like greater than the stake threshold, number of users in the batch are greater than k, and the time is greater than lock period, this will be bridged to the L1 blockchain. And after bridging to the L1 blockchain, the amount of staked ETH will be staked to the liquid staking solution Lido in our case, and will receive WST ETH. This WST ETH will be staked on the L1 manager contract, and the message payload will be sent to the L2 blockchain. Now the message payload will contain batch ID, from address, and stake amount. This message payload will be consumed on the L2 blockchain, in our case scroll. Stake handler function will be called, and the exchange rate will be updated. Now we'll see how unstaked batch flow works. There will be some people who will be depositing the sub token which they initially receive through the redeem function, and when the similar three conditions are met, the unstaked batch will be received on the L1 blockchain. After reaching on the L1 blockchain, it will deliver a message payload, and depending upon this payload, we'll decide that the WSD ETH that needs to be swapped on Uniswap. So WSD ETH will be swapped to the wrapped ETH using Uniswap, and this wrapped ETH that we receive will be unwrapped to ETH. This Ethereum on the L1 blockchain will be sent to the L2 blockchain scroll. L2 is received, message payload is received. Using these two things, the handle withdraw function will be distributing the ETH, adding the exchange rate. So the shares are calculated in the following sets, and the vault ETH balance, ETH in transit, and ETH due to backing tokens are also defined. And these are the contracts that we have implemented. So there is a product Substake. This is our homepage. First, we'll collect the wallet. Wallet is connected. Now we'll launch the app. We'll try to stake say 0.001 ETH. Try to stake that. And yes, we can see the transaction 31 seconds ago. We just deposited our stake. Now we'll make another transaction. We'll deposit 0.01 this time. And 26 seconds ago this was deposited. Now we'll see the logs which represent that yes, the batch was ultimately staked. So this was the deposit event, then the batch was sent to L1, then the message was sent to L1 for all the process that happened. The message was appended, and now we'll see that our transaction was given the batch index of 58871, and the batch is in 3 stages: pre-committed, committed, and finalized. So here we see that 58871 is in the committed stage. For about after 3 hours it will be in the finalized stage, and the message will be relayed to Ethereum. The amount that has been bridged from scroll to Ethereum, and we'll stake it on Lido. Since Lido isn't supporting the Sepolia network, so we'll use the mainnet fork. So now the exact amount that has been bridged to Ethereum has been staked to Lido, and this is the amount of shares that we get in return. So now we'll be sending the data back to scroll, which will be including the batch ID, the total shares, and the exchange rate. So the call is successful and the data is transferred. So I'll provide say 0.01 the money, and MetaMask pops up. I'll approve the transaction, and this will pop up again for the approval for the redeem function. I'll confirm the transaction, and then the process is as similar as we saw in the stake. So yeah, that's it.